What's up everyone, and welcome back to Top 5 Central. Meeting someone you like online is always like a nervous experience because as much as everyone doesn't want to admit it, a lot of people are extremely different online rather than in real life. So today we're looking at 5 catfishes who got exposed. Now, we've done tons of episodes like psychics who got exposed, fake homeless people, and more, so make sure to check out those and comment more you want to see. Huge thanks to Harris Vlogs for the recommendation. If you want your own shoutout, like I said, make sure you sub, like the vid, and comment. But anyways, let's get right into it. Number 5. Everybody knows that catfishing is wrong, but I think we could all agree that catfishing kids is even worse. I mean, when this girl got a message request from a guy in the year below her at school, everything seemed pretty normal, for a while. After that though, he started adding all her friends, and they realized they had actually never seen him around. That's when luxury pranks got involved, and what they found out was actually pretty crazy. I mean, it was pretty easy to figure out it was fake, because the dude was literally using a famous Viner as his profile picture. Not just that, but he only had one Facebook friend, and it was a middle-aged man. A quick search revealed that the guy was actually a teacher at the girl's school, and that he was probably the catfish. Shocking, I know, but when the guys confronted him outside the school, he couldn't even deny it properly. Like, he said no comment to half the questions, and even called the girl he had been talking to some pretty awful names. With that said, it's good that he got caught, because it might have stopped him trying the same things with other girls in the school.
Alright, so Mia sent us a link to his Facebook, so let's check out the authenticity of this Facebook page, okay? Does this look real to you?
That looks like a... Wait, is that... I think that's Nash Greer. You know, like the Vine guy?
Nash Greer? I never heard of Nash Greer, but just by looking at this photo looks way too professional.
Yeah, in general, if it's a really professional photo, that's a good hint.
This is a first photo.
Alright, that's the same
Google.
photo.
This is the guy who's been talking to me and her friends.
Okay, well...
Is this a joke? This guy has one friend, too. This old man is his one friend.
I'll admit that's a little suspicious, but...
If that's his fake Facebook page, why would he add himself? Alright guys, we've been staking this out. We think this is the guy that we saw in the pictures. Let's go. Yo, excuse me, can I talk to you? Hey, we're just making a video. Yo, are you Steve? Is your name Steve?
I am Steve.
You teach here?
Yes, I am.
So you have students here, right?
I do have students.
Have you made a fake Facebook and you've been talking to them?
No comment.
Dude, have you been talking to Mia? Have you been talking? No, stop. Don't keep walking. Have you been talking to Mia online and her friends?
No.
Okay, well, we're positive you were because we saw that you were friends with the account on Facebook.
Mia's a I see her all the time in class.
Okay, listen, why are you sacrificing your job, dude? Because we were just investigating. We know it's you, and why are you calling your student that?
Because she is.
Number 4. So a good rule for catfishing is that the longer it goes on, the harder it is to come clean. So I guess it makes sense that this guy lied such a crazy amount, because he had been lying for 3 years at this point. The video is kinda hard to follow, but the basic version is this. This chick drove all the way across the country to meet a guy she'd been talking to for 3 years, but when she got to the address, she realized she had been catfished. The thing is, the guy who opened the door was actually the one who had been tricking her, but he managed to lie his way out of it. It's completely shameless, I know, but he said the catfish was another guy who was sometimes at the house and pretended that his own laptop and phone belonged to the other dude. The crazy thing is, the girl actually believed him, even though she probably knew deep down that he was playing her. To be honest, I don't know whether to give the guy credit for coming up with such an insane lie on the spot, or if I should hate him for not being able to admit his mistake. Either way, I'm guessing the car ride home for the poor girl was not a fun one.
Because this is his catfish, and he been doing this shit for years.
I trying to look for him. Swear to God.
Where he at? Like for real?
Where is he at? Cause
No,
she finna beat his ass
Look,
on my mama.
look. I don't know where he at, but
Well,
don't put me on live, please.
No, we
No,
not.
we
We
don't
not.
have.
Alright.
She was finna beat his motherfucking ass. You
Alright,
don't
you
know
ain't
why.
recording me, right?
No, everything good.
I'm telling you, on the Snapchat, got hella people. I've been trying to figure this shit out.
This
I'm telling you, he said you was in Topeka. I'm like, wait. And then he said he was a stripper and all type of shit. And then I seen you on his Snap. I did with like a little bob. Swear to God, he been hella catfishing people over here. I moved away from.
I'm gonna need to see where he at though.
That's crazy. You want me to call him?
Yes, call him
All
right
right,
now.
come in.
Cause I'll beat his ass.
beat his
Mom.
ass.
No, this is
Look at this
I
shit.
literally came all the way from Oklahoma and picked my friend up and it's like I'm not fucking playing.
Whose house is this?
Please.
Number 3. Okay, I know I'm supposed to feel bad for this guy because technically he got catfish, but I still think the way he's acting is kinda out of order. I mean, basically he drove an hour and a half to meet someone he had been talking to online, but said he had been catfished because she was, well, bigger in person? Seriously, the dude got super upset because the girl looked different in her pictures, and he decided to just go straight home. Well, actually that's not true. He insulted her a bit first, like he called her an elephant and said she should probably walk home. Harsh, right? Well, it doesn't end there, because he just kept filming and complaining. I mean, even once she was out of the car, he kept filming her, just to point out that her butt wasn't as popping as it looked online. Now, I don't know about you, but I think most people look a bit different in their pictures, so even though this guy had a right to be upset, I don't think he really needed to be that rude. With that said, I'd love to know what you guys think, so let me know in the comments what you do in the situation, because I have no idea how to react.
I'm gonna be real with you though, like, you look a little different in person.
What you mean?
I just mean like, you look a little different in person. Like, your pictures, I thought you was thick, you know. I thought you just like thick, but you kind of look different in person.
I am thick. What you talking about?
I really traveled here an hour and a half. A whole hour and a half. Like, you catfish the shit out of me. Be real.
Number 2. So most catfish actually don't do it just once. In fact, some people actually do it over and over again. I mean, this woman catfished 7 other women before she was caught and talked to some of them for years. Eventually, they found out about it and called her out, but it only got messier from there. Like, they all ended up on TV trying to talk things out, and it turns out everyone had made mistakes in how they dealt with it. Like, obviously, the catfish knew she had screwed up, and she did her best to explain and apologize for what she did. With that said, some of her victims took it way too far as well, trying to reach her through Instagram and even saying awful things about her family. Basically, everyone came out of the situation feeling super weird and just wanting to put the whole thing behind them. The good news is, the catfish felt like she had to do what she did because she was gay, but people are so much more supportive now, so maybe she'll feel like she could just be honest about it.
Are y'all finally ready to meet the woman behind this whole thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let's bring her in. Kayla? Kayla, have a seat. This is the man of your dreams. This is Hunter, Hiram, Kayla. Who wants to start?
Can I ask what triggered this in the first place and why you have done it for so long?
It's for the simple fact that being gay and being Mormon's hard. You know, your church tells you, we love you, but we don't love who you are.
Why did you do this?
And I'm not here to justify what I did. Is it hard? Absolutely. I went about figuring out my life the wrong way, and that's why I did it.
Was there a reason why you talked to some of us longer than others? Like, I know for Kenzie and I, we only talked to you for maybe a month versus other people, you know, went on years.
I don't know. I think you click with people better than others. The situation with Sarah is completely different from the situation with Kelsey and Megan. It's just different. And I'm sorry that I dragged you guys into my mess.
Number 1. I've already said that catfishing a teenager is one of the worst things you could do, but catfishing a 94-year-old woman comes pretty close to that. In fact, it is actually way worse than that, because the person was catfishing her just to get her retirement fund. That's right, this catfish pretended to be a 94-year-old man and got the woman to send them over $100,000. Not just that, but they managed to scam the poor lady for over 15 years and would have kept doing it if they hadn't been caught. So who was behind it? Well, it turns out it was a 35-year-old woman, and she had done it just because she needed the money. I'm not joking, she wasn't sorry at all. She even said to the camera that she didn't care, and it was pretty heavily implied that she needed the money for drugs. To be honest, I would normally feel bad for someone so desperate, but the lady she tricked also suffered from memory problems. That means that the guy she thought she was talking to was one of the only things in her life she could remember, and yet the whole thing was a lie. Dang.
Can you tell me what's been going on here?
Yeah, so basically this is my grandmother. She's 94 years old. Her name's Cecilia, and she's basically been being scammed for the last like 15 years.
What is your reasoning behind thinking that she's been getting scammed?
To my knowledge, like I've seen in AOL chat room that she's been being taken advantage of, and I've looked at the bank statements and the transactions, and it just doesn't make any sense to me at all.
So who's the...
I'm gonna stand over here.
Hey.
Hi.
I know this is kind of weird, but I'm trying to conduct an investigation. Are you familiar with the name Phil?
No.
No?
No.
Why do you sound so offended?
Because I don't know Phil. Check next door. You must have got the wrong room.
I'm like 99% confident that you or someone in there has something to do with the money that's been stolen from Cecilia.
I don't know what the you're talking about. You got the wrong room.
Listen, either you can confess to it now and maybe I'll go away, or we can like get the law involved in some way.
Okay. You don't have to fucking do that. I needed the money. I needed it for a while now. Okay? And
how long has this been going on?
I don't know. Since 2002? I don't know.
And there's a video on the top 5 catfishes who got exposed on camera. Like I said, if you guys want your own shout out, make sure to comment it down below. We might do it, we might not, but hey, why not try? But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll show up to your door with a box of cookies. But anyways, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.